Hey guys, welcome back to What If Anime. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit off. You read the title. Let's go.
Police, cause them bitches ain't gon' stop shit. Opposition's mad, if they play, they get in pop quick. Flies nigga in the gang, yeah, I'm a cop. Posted on Camelot with 100 something shots. I be swimming with the show.
Hey guys, so this is a new What If I'm gonna make for today. I've seen a couple of people do it. It's what if Naruto was from Kumo, which is the village in the clouds. And hope you enjoy this one. I saw other people do it, like Anime King, Rami X, I think, and a couple of other people did it. Just wanted to do it my version, so hope you like it. Before we get to the actual story and backstory and all of that, I'd like to say that two jutsus are actually from Kumo or in Kumo, like they have the scrolls that talk about them. They are Kairin, which is the dragon of lightning, and Flying Raijin, because plot convenience. Naruto will probably learn them someday. But anyways, let's get to the story. We see a 4-year-old Naruto still in Konoha, and he is walking outside of just outside, like really next to the border. He's on the line that separates the Konoha forest to the not Konoha anymore forest. So Naruto is walking there, and he's just thinking to himself, why does this village hate him so much? And he's thinking what to do. He's planning on his ideas for the future. What does he want to do? He thought of being Hokage so people recognize him, but he saw that it probably won't work. It's too hard to become Hokage, but he will do it. And that moment on, he said, I will be Hokage. Then they thought of it again and decided, you won't be Hokage. It's useless. Hokage is to protect. Why should I protect people who hate me? And he starts kind of thinking of all of this, but he's 4, so I mean, he's not really good at thinking, even though he is smart, smarter than the original self, him, you know. And so Naruto's thinking, what will I do? And the idea comes to him to just go somewhere else. Then he's like, where would I go? So he decides to run away and sneak into the library. And he takes a world map, and he takes it and goes back to his house. And the two Anbu that are watching him are confused on why is he looking at a map. And they see the map is just a general map of the 5 big countries. So there's the land of fire, the land of earth, the land of water, the land of waterfall, the land of lightning, and the land of wind or the desert. And there's a couple of other places, just places he could go to, And he's thinking, well, if Konoha is one of the 5 strongest and of the villages, and if I need to go somewhere else, I'll just go to another one of those 5 villages. And he looks, the closest one is Suna, but it's in the desert. I hate sand. Kiri, I need to go there by boat. I don't know how to go there. He looks and he's like, Earth? No, I don't like that place. Just doesn't fit. And he just looks and he realizes the last option is Kumo. So Naruto then decides to go to the hidden cloud village. He has a plan. He pretends to be, to get kidnapped and actually goes to the hidden cloud. How does he does that? He steals a hidden grass headband that he found in a ninja museum, and he put it in his room, and poured his own blood on the wall and left a note that he asked someone else to write. Now you may ask, why would someone else write a note for him? Well, he said to a villager he was going to leave the village. Just write this for me. And he said, finally, the demon goes away. I'll do that. I'll keep the secret. But, okay. And so it's the only villager who knows the truth. One villager. And he doesn't want anyone to know yet. So Naruto leaves the note on the wall, and he, to leave a like crime scene. He runs away into, with his clothes and food and stuff, and he goes into one of those, uh, like, people who pass, like tourists that pass, and he goes inside their transport, like under it, the one with the horses, like a carrots, but it's not a carrots. You get it. Anyways, he goes in it, and whenever they're far enough from Konoha, he like lets go and runs on his own in the woods. He goes and he finds a small village with just a couple of people. Nobody knows him there, and he asked them. He told them, "I need to go home to the hidden cloud. Where is it?" They then give him information, and he keeps going, and he travels for a couple of months because he's kind of a 4-year-old, so he doesn't really know. And after around 4 months of looking and stuff, he finds he's finally at the gate, and he arrives, and he says in an orphan, and he came here, to live here. And he arrived, and he was then, you know, redirected towards the orphanage, but not any orphanage, the orphanage of Kumo, the one that's for future ninjas. He said he would like to be a ninja. And then we have a time skip of 2 years. So 2 years later, it's time for the academy. When he's 6, he goes to the ninja academy of Kumo, and at this ninja academy, the moment he comes in, all of the teachers, the teachers, realize who he is, and they immediately alert the the Raikage. Raikage arrives and realizes this is a Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails, and he realizes that it's the fourth Okage's son, a man who he respects, and is wondering what the hell is he doing in Kumo, and he's been here for 2 years, I didn't even know. And he starts, he takes care of him because he think he owes this to the fourth Okage. So out of respect, I think he does it. But anyways, he does it. He takes care of him, and instead of Naruto doing the academy as usual, he actually receives special training to become a perfect Jinchuriki. So his training starts obviously with basic chakra control, which is blocked by the Nine Tails. So they can't do it, doesn't matter yet, but he'll do it in the future. Anyways, Naruto uh, then becomes, friend with Kurama, and he learns a lot of jutsu, and we have like a time skip, another one, until he's 12 or 13, the time of the Chunin exams. And that's where our story will start. Naruto has grown up. He is pretty tall, at least for his age, and he is a ninja of Kumo. He is the Kumo prodigy, we call him. He's a sensor ninja. He's a Jinchuriki. He's also a healing, like a healing ninja. You know, the medical type doctor, but not really one. Yeah, you get it. And he's also a fighter. I mean, he's basically the perfect ninja for his age. He has a black sword, completely black with red like strips on the handle. He wears like a gray outfit with the gray Kumo outfit with the white thingy on his shoulder that goes, on his body. He has a Kumo headband because he's a Kumo ninja. He is on a team of genins of his age with Amoe and Karui, and they have a sensei that is called Yugito. And Naruto is kind of the big brother of Amoe and Karui. He's like kind of the big brother because he's kind of a big brother just overall, I guess. But he's also kind of like a younger brother towards Yugito. She's also but a Jinchuriki, but she's a perfect Jinchuriki. He's also best friends, like he's bro with B, and he has a relationship with the Raikage, like a not a father son relationship, but like a uncle relationship. So he's like Uncle A, Bro B, and you get it. And he's kind of he's the guy around, kind of like the cool kid from around. Like he's a friend with everyone around here, even though everyone knows he's a Jinchuriki. In Kumo, everyone knows he's the Nine Tails Jinchuriki. He's still he's still the friend because they know he's sealed, and even if he wasn't sealed, he would be a perfect Jinchuriki like Yukito and B. But anyways, on the other side in Konoha, they're actually politically weak. They're not weaker than canon. They're just unstable because they're the only how would you say it, village with no Jinchuriki, because they I mean like big village with no Jinchuriki because everyone has one or two Jinchurikis, but they lost Naruto and they think they lost him to the grass village. At least that's what they thought until the Hokage asked, you know, and the grass village denied it, and he then thought it could be the Raikage because he's kind of did that before. But anyways, he proceeded to ask the Raikage A, and he told him it's true. Naruto's in their possession, but he came here on his own. They didn't kidnap him, and Naruto confirmed it. He said he came on his own, which meant the Hokage couldn't do much about it, except for trying to say sorry, which is too late. But anyways, Naruto goes to meet Yukito because she called him and the team. Hi Karui, he says, and sup Moi, and then he sees like hi, and then he meets the rest of the team, and she tells them there's a tuning exam soon. It's happening in Konoha, the Hidden Leaf. We are going to pass the test, and I'm gonna ask you to do to sign up. If you don't, but just know if one of you doesn't, the other two won't be accepted. It's a three team. It's a three-man team. And obviously now that they know it, they all of this like Amoy just went along because he wanted Naruto to become a chunin. Naruto wanted to become a chunin, because he's strong enough. At least he thinks he is. And the next one is Karui, and she accepted because she didn't want to drag the team. So it was like they just went for it. And they're actually the only team from that wanted because the other ones were too scared of the tuning exam yet. Because most people, as we know from the anime, don't take like the tuning exam until like 1 or 2 years later, and even then they fail. So yeah. Anyways, Naruto and his team leave the village and go for the hidden leaf. A couple of days later, they arrive at the hidden leaf, and Naruto just vanishes out of their eyes, and he reappears on this water trunk where he used to stand, each time, this iconic water trunk where Sasuke and Naruto go up to see the view whenever they come back to the village. Yeah, well, Naruto goes there, and he waits for the team, and he goes back to this team. So they go to the Hokage's tower, they like give the papers, and they go to like they go like back to their hotel. And I mean they go to their hotel first because they didn't go yet. They put their stuff down, and Amoy just goes to sleep, kind of like he just falls on his bed and start doing stuff, reading mangas or something. Karui asks Yugito to train. She's too tired. She says, just do some push-ups and strength test. She says okay, and she goes outside to do push-ups. Naruto says, I'm gonna head out. I'm just gonna re-explore this village. He then disappears and goes directly to see, the village from his point of view. He goes and meets pretty much the ramen guy because it's what he had in mind when he said he wanted to visit the village. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this part here. I might upload the next part in the same day or two. Um, if you want, more of this, or if you have ideas for the future, I'm ready. You can leave comments. You can like, subscribe too if you're not subscribed yet. Hope you like it. I hope you liked it. And if you want me to continue, other what ifs, you can just tell me in the comments. I read all of them. So, anyways, bye.